The Edelman Trust Barometer is in its 23rd year. We have continued to look at trust in the Hispanic community over the last 8 years. And what we can tell you is that there's been a substantial rise in trust for the Hispanic community this year. It parallels a rise in trust in the US population, but the Hispanic population is 6 points higher than the US population in general. In fact, Hispanics are the most trusting of the groups that we study, Asians, Blacks, Hispanics, and whites. In fact, Hispanics have the highest trust in the business at 58%, followed by NGOs 55%. Trust in media and in government is at 51%. The most important point is that Hispanic community now distrusts traditional leaders, specifically CEOs, government leaders, and journalists. It has very high trust in coworkers, 75%, followed by scientists, neighbors, and my CEO, because trust is local. The next important finding is that, in fact, trust in my employer is very high. Again, this thesis that I trust people close to me. For Hispanics, 76% trust my employer to give them high quality information, also their company's newsletter. Further, we find that even with the rising economic optimism, there is a sense of fear. Hispanics have a very high level of concern, both on the personal side and societal. Specifically, 88% of Hispanics fear job loss in a recession. They've seen what happened in the pandemic to be first out the door. Now they're concerned about automation and also the job losses, especially in tech companies, now at Disney. Also, there's existential societal fears. For example, inflation, nuclear war, and climate change. So Hispanics, 75% have concern about climate change, 71% about nuclear war, and 69% about inflation. Despite these fears, the Hispanic community remains quite resilient. 50% of Hispanics believe that they'll be better off in 5 years. Now, that is a decline since 2021 when it was 56%. So, in short, what we observe about the Hispanic community is a rally in trust, but continued fears of job loss, inflation, and declining standard of living. So, in short, business has to continue to lead. Business is the most trusted institution. Trust is local in my company, my CEO. And so if your companies are listening, get going.